Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
Good Saturday evening. I'm meteorologist Bob Trihy. We are watching an unfolding winter storm, and there's an increasing threat that it will bring a prolonged period of ice, freezing rain, and sleet to the area. Now, let's start with the winter storm warning. We have that in place. This has been in place since yesterday from I-85 to the north for ice and snow into the mountains, but there is a growing concern that some of the mountains will see some ice as well. And as far as that potential goes, we could be looking at a heavy glaze from the interstate I-85 to the south and east, because we could be looking at maybe 6-7 hours of freezing rain with windy conditions, and that's just not a recipe for good stuff. We could be looking at extensive power outages, as we could see glaze ice in excess of a ½ an inch, and that's pretty significant, especially with snow and sleet falling along with it, and then a lighter glaze to the north. And as far as the ice storm warning, we still have that going across our southern counties, but I think even along I-85, we will see that ice as well. Once again, maybe in excess of a ½ an inch. And on top of that, winds will be gusting in excess of 40 miles per hour. So I'm sure we're looking at numerous power outages, trees on power lines. It's just going to be very nasty out there. And as far as the snow and sleet goes, I'm thinking about 2 to 4 inches along the I-85 corridor, 1 to 2 farther south. But then you get to the north into elevation, the northern upstate and the mountains. And some places are going to see over a foot of snow, especially above 3,000 feet. So let's walk you through it hour by hour. You can see the wintry precipitation breaking out as we go through this evening. By 1 a.m., it's right along the I-85 corridor. Any kind of cold rain will quickly change to snow or that peach color, sleet and freezing rain. And by 5 a.m., it's right along the I-85 corridor. We call that a warm nose. We'll see the snow change to sleet and freezing rain because the surface is still sitting at temperatures below freezing. So anything that falls will fall as liquid, but then freeze instantly. And then we'll see that snow wrapping in around this system by about 1 or 2 p.m., shutting off the ice. But then the snow on top of the ice will just further complicate matters as we're looking at the system winding down for the upstate in the evening, but still going into the mountains by early Monday. It should be ending. So we're looking at significant snow in the mountains. And right now, an ice storm is what it looks like for the upstate for the most part. And we're looking at those temperatures falling to freezing by early tomorrow morning. So anything that falls will certainly freeze on contact as we go into that time period. And for the mountains, you're looking at temperatures falling from the 30s into the 20s with snow and probably a wintry mix as well. 7-day forecast for the mountains tomorrow, 100% chance of wintry weather. 29 degrees by MLK Day Monday, 35. A slow meltdown in the precipitation. And is it possible we could be looking at another rain or snow event by Friday? It's certainly a possibility. Let's not get there quite yet. And then for the upstate, 31 with ice and snow. As we go into tomorrow, MLK Day, 41. We melt the snow. And then by the end of the week, it does look like another potential for maybe a winter storm. But let's take one at a time. For continuing coverage, make sure you check out the following newscast. We have a special morning newscast tomorrow beginning at 6, and I believe it goes to 11. And then we also you can follow us online. We're all over on the Fox Carolina News app, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So we'll be updating you online and on the air throughout the weekend. We're all over this winter storm. Have a great evening.